or transition stage analysis. Okay. Dito, sa tingin nyo, anong zone yan? Mag-i-impacted ba yung cuspid? Sa diniscuss natin kanina. With regards to the zoning. Hindi. Pero hindi, may umiiling. Hindi daw. Unless, no, wala siyang space. Unless, no, hindi mo tinanggal yung primary canine. Okay? Most especially in this case, almost all the root, no, is completed. Almost completed na yung root. Wala na sa stage of NOLAS, no? 6, no? Ano na siya, nasa halos apex na lang ng root yung iniintay natin. Okay? Yung tawag dito, the last 1/3 of the root, no? So, kailangan may gagawin ka na dyan, no? And I don't think so that it's only in the upper, but also in the lower. Both upper and lower the sinus canine should have to be removed in this case. Okay. And sometimes we usually see cases, no, with this, no? Nakita nyo, with the retarded development, delayed tooth eruption, no? Usually arrested yung root ng premolars. Okay, nakikita natin yan madalas, no? So ngayon, nare-retain yung deciduous molars. Okay? So, tingnan natin, ano ba nangyayari dun sa loob? Nagkasakit ba yung pasyente? Mahina ba yung katawan? Kumustahin natin yung condition. Ay, by the way, ito pa, isang case pa. Ito. Di ba may pinorward ako sa inyo na COVID tang, no? Yung kapitbahay namin, so hindi naman siya COVID, negative naman siya. Ano siya, 21 years old. Pumanaw siya last week, nagulat kami, biglang may patay dito sa may tapat namin. Yung nakausap nila nung mister ko yung family. Last year daw yon, nung mag-lockdown, nagpunta sa dentist. Ang chief complaints niya, ang dami niya singaw. Tapos naglusen yung mga ngipin. Tapos ngayon, di ko alam kung ano yung ginawang treatment, tapos ngayon, the same time, di na nakakakain dahil ang daming singaw, ganyan. Tapos, tinitreat doon. So, nahihiya daw pumunta sa amin, naghanap pa daw ng dentist na hindi siya kakilala. So, sabi ko, if I were the dentist, sa makikita kong gano'n, at the age of 21 years old, ang daming singaw, mobile yung mga ngipin, no? Mag-iisip na ako that this is not an ordinary case of perio. Diba, Dr. Ervin? No, it can be an autoimmune disorder. It can be AIDS. Tama. Diba? So ngayon, talasan natin yung pagde-diagnose natin. Even, walang edad, ha? Kahit patanda, bata, no? Walang gender. Wala. Dapat tatalasan natin ng pagde-diagnosis. Because most of the diseases, no, even mga diabetes, cancer, no, AIDS na yan, or yan yung COVID can manifest intraorally. So this case daw, sabi nga nun, retarded development, delayed tooth eruption. Yung pasyente, alam mo, nagkaroon siya ng sakit, systemic disorder. Tooth eruption can be a signal, no? It can be a sign that there's something wrong. Number one, no? It can be local, no? kung healthy yung pasyente because na-delay yung ano mo, yung pag-extract mo ng deciduous molar niya. Number 2 can be systemic, no? And this one, retarded development of the premolar. You can see here, no, denotes the delay in time of the formation and development, and hence the eruption of singles or several tooth germ. Hypoplasia is a common feature of this disorder and is observed particularly in the last set of a tooth group respectively. So, nagkaroon ng undermining root resorption, no, undermining root resorption, yung kanyang deciduous second molar. No? Kaya, it's a red flag. So, pag nakita nyo yung ganyan, huwag na kayo mag-atubili. Tanggalin nyo na. Kasi, nagmamadali na yung ngipin sa ilalim. No? So, you have to remove it so that you won't disturb the formation of the root of your permanent premolars. Okay. Sabing ganon, if the root of the primary tooth is resorbed by neighboring permanent teeth instead of the respective successor, we speak of the undermining resorption. Katulad yan. This one, the root of the deciduous second molar was affected, no, because of the eruption of the permanent first molar. Nakita nyo? First permanent molar ang nakaapekto, kaya tinatawag na undermining resorption. Okay. This also occurs most frequently in the upper than in the lower jaw and more often to the distal roots of the upper second primary molars by the first permanent molars. The lateral primary incisors by the permanent central incisors. The primary canines by the lateral incisors, more rarely by the permanent first bicuspids. Okay? Yun yung tinatawag na undermining root resorption. Meaning to say, if there's an undermining root resorption, no, nagmamigrate yung neighboring teeth. No? Meaning to say, it can be a problem in the space. No? There's gonna be a crowding later on. Okay? Yun, discussed mainly by the lack of space, but also by an unfavorable inclination of the erupting teeth, no? Kasi nga, yung erupting teeth, the pattern of the erupting teeth, if there's enough space, it will erupt vertically and backally. Pagka walang space, kung saan siya mag-erupt. Tama? The consequences of undermining resorption are similar to those premature loss of primary teeth or breakdown of the buccal segment, according to Studzone, no? Due to caries, to migration, teething rotation, lack of space in the front teeth segment or in the buccal segment. Yan, lagi, yan ang keywords, lack of space. Okay. An example of an 8-year-old girl was seen because of the late eruption of the front teeth. Yan. Upon clinical examination, disturbed eruption of 1/6 was observed as well. As you can see, no, yung 2/6, it's already in occlusion with the lower first molar. The 1/6 is still unerupted. And you can see the undermining resorption in letter D, no? Yung tooth D, no? In the second primary molars. Okay? So, what can you notice, no? What can be noticed on the X-ray? How is the dental aids to estimate considering the root development of the upper and lower central incisor, the root development of the lower first molars, and the crown development of the bicuspids? What can be noticed with respect to the clinical finding?